Okay, network. Hello everyone, good day. How is doing our day today? I believe our day is doing fine, and I'm happy you are here for the last section. It's a wonderful it's a privilege for me to have you here, and I believe you've been enjoying your day so far. I believe you've been enjoying the class, and today we'll be taking the last patch or the last section of the class. So before we go into what we'll be doing today, and I will talk over, let me quickly go through some of the basic things. I think today being day 5, we are able to talk about everything we have on this flyer. I don't think there is anything as at this moment that we have not touched on this flyer. So I believe by now you should be able to do any of all this without any headache. So okay, to cut the long story short, we've talked about video editing, blah 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 blah. So today, what we'll be doing throughout today is just the conclusion section of the class. So we just have a brief, like I said, a brief discussion, and then we look at some 1 or 2 people that have been doing something. What can we do, and how can we manipulate, and how can we do some of these standard video we have been seeing for years people. So that's what we'll be focusing on today, and we talk about the green backgrounds and how to work around it. Then we'll do a lot of more practical class, like we watch video, then we'll break down how did they do it. Please, if you have any question on any of this section, you know how to get in touch to me. Please get in touch to me. Once again, my name is Okulola Bolaji, and I've been your host so far, and I'll still be your host for today. Okay, so let's quickly kick off. We've able to discuss about the basic live streaming. So I think we are able to have a clear shot on editing video. We talk to the level whereby we can put information on the video, and from there we move to the level whereby we can have something from the beginning to the end, and then how we can cut some of those information out. So, and yesterday we were able to talk about how you can use text and animate text and use third-party software to do that. So today I will go into some of the key people we've known a few years back that they have been into content creating for a while, and then we analyze some of their videos and how can you do it with mobile phone if it is achievable. Then from there we move on, but please mind them, one of the most important, if you are planning to go into content creating, now what the video majorly designed for is for you to edit. Edit is easy and more straightforward because you don't stretch yourself on content. Like you don't think on so how will I now do my content, or how will I now create my content? It's not your business. The people that you want to edit for will give you the content, and if you are the one that wants to edit yourself, your content will not be too hard because probably maybe you are doing a paid day, namely you just feel like showing off all this stuff. So it will have not be any issue from you anyway if you are using a basic content. Let me use it that way. If you are just doing your day to day, you record it. For example, you can go to a mall, record yourself and say, so my first time in Abuja, visiting the mall, this is wonderful, I'm so happy, I can see myself in this place. Their things are extremely cheap, or their things, I can't stay in Abuja, the price is expensive, things like that. So you can play around and then put a song there, play it out. But the most important thing, and that's exactly what I actually want to discuss today, is what is your goal? When you are recording your video, what do you intend achieved? That section, this question is very, very important. What do you intend to achieve? What you intend to achieve is very, very important, more than what you can even imagine yourself. Now let me quickly explain what I meant by that. If you are planning to create content to make money, Actually, at the long run, that's what most people have at the back of their mind anyway. Now, if you're going to create content to make money, that means that you have to do as many content as you have, as you want, as much as you can, and you must be consistent. Now, I will give you a lot of people that have been in the industry for a while. Mackenzie is one of them. I personally watch some of their comedy for years now. But one of the things they did is they have a specific day. They start by releasing every Friday, which means on Fridays, you know that they will come up with something that will make you laugh and funny and the likes. Now, what point am I trying to make? If you want to go into content creator, you should have a series of content create down that you know you have a specific time you are releasing, and you must keep at it. Now, another thing is, what do you want to consider? For example, now I can wake up now and say I did a play around video. I think 2 days or 3 days back when I was trying to interpret my slide in Yoruba, being a Yoruba man, and it was not funny. Like, then I realized Yoruba is a little bit hard. It's not as easy as we think. What? But it's fun. Now my point is that can be your angle. That can be anybody's angle. You can feel like just target your angle. Mr. Macaroni target to believe that every ladies can be bought with money. Just name your price. Now it may look wrong, but it's just the facts. So Mackenzie believed that okay, maybe there are small kids that actually have more sense than some adults, and they write a lot of story around it. Now later, each of them grow outside that circle, and if you check most of them, that's not where they start from. They've actually do a lot of things before they get to that stage. So first, get your storyline straight. If I said I want to go into sports, what did I want to do? Am I highlighting the goals, which a lot of people will be in that feed? Am I turning into comedy? Am I taking lecture every week? Just select your angle, and once you select your angle, don't focus on one platform. Don't only put it on YouTube and forget Facebook. Don't only put it on YouTube and Facebook and forget TikTok, Snapchat. Put it everywhere. So that's that about that. So now let's go talk about how did they do some of those social streets. First, you have to write your street. I can't do that for you. If I even want to go into explaining of street, trust me, we actually have more than 2-3 days extension for this class, because there are basic fundamental on street, on the writing script. And the other thing I can't talk much more is how to have your section for your camera. I will talk about it today. But mind you, I may not be able. This is what people spend over 6 months in a standard institution to learn. So if I'm saying I will break down what people are learning in 6 months for you in 1 hour, 2 hours, you should know that there's a symptoms of lie there. But I will try and give us the key things and how it's being done. So the only way I think is to bring out some of the videos that exist, and then we talk about it, and then I'll show you what they do and how you get confused. So you will not be seeing it as the end user anymore. You see it as a content creator or a video editor. Okay. So, but I think we got this right. Your content is the most important thing. Try as much as possible to create your content. Anytime you are working, creating your content is the most important thing to you. And try every day to make sure that your content is being created and you are creating something unique. You don't have to have an angle. You can decide and say you want to be a student, a stubborn one. You can say you want to be, just have a good line. And once you get your script, make sure you have a good location. Then if you are going into comedy, if you want to go into comedy, then I will advise you to get a costume. Now, most of these people you know them with one costume. Now, the question is, why do you know them with that costume? Well, let me quickly explain. The main reason why you know them with that costume officially is because they don't want to be spending money every day to be looking for buying clothes just because they want to shoot. So they create an image, not only about buying clothes, but once you see this identity, you know this is this. If you just see blue shirt, you know this is Sabinus. For some of you that take graphic design, I know you know much better about branding. It's just like you branding yourself with your gadgets, so with your dressing. So that's it. That's that about that. Okay, that being said, let's really jump into some of the examples. Then we'll go back to our editing software and then we'll run it. And to your surprise, to your information, or let me say to inform you, the video we play around with here during the class, I think on the 2 days back, the owner of the work approved the work and it's already on Facebook. So I will show you on the channel before we start going into one or each channel. Then we explain each videos, then we explain them one after the other. And I'm doing this in real life, picking people that have been doing this for years in. So okay, let's ride on. Let me go to my Facebook account. Let me go to this place. Let me go to GCC. Okay, let me go down. Okay, this is the video we work on.
Hello there, my name is Eladi Michele, Senior Pastor Gateway Christian Center in the city of OGUN. I just want to take a minute to invite you. So the Conference of Life Jali, which will be taking place on the 25th of November 2022. It promised to be a great meeting. There'll be teaching, there'll be worship, and there's going to be a prophetic angle to this meeting because it is a prophetic conference. Now, this meeting is taking place at the Living Spring Christian Assembly, right in the center of the city of Jali. There'll be bus services to bring people from the campus and the students, and they'll bus take everybody back to where you're coming from after that meeting. I want you to mark this on your calendar. The theme for the Jalingo meeting is Kingdom Come. God wants to say something to us in this season of revival that is taking place everywhere, and there's a word for us. So if you're living around this city, if you're living around the northeastern part of Nigeria, this is a good time for you to be at the cutting edge of what God is doing in a season such as this. So I want to welcome you and invite you to that conference. I'm looking forward to seeing you. God bless you.
Amen. Okay, so for some of you who have been following the class, you agree with me that we do this during the class. Sorry, I'm not playing another video for now. We agree with me that we do this during the class. So which means we actually do a great job, and this is a live video, which means you can actually do something more on your own. Trust me, you can. So now let me go back. I've saved some few videos which I will try as much as possible to to work with them. Okay, let me go back. Let me leave this page. Okay, let me go down here to my saved video. Okay, on my saved video, I'll focus on this OGUN. I've collected some of this video for over a year now. We created this one. We're supposed to take this class last year, so I'll pick the one after the other. We discuss, then we move. Let me pick the first one here. I don't have any order for them, mind you. I will just play them and show you what and what they apply, and then we'll pause in between.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine.
You know, sometimes.
Okay, let me start with this. I don't know why it's not. Okay, let me use it in landscape. Okay, this is the video. Okay, just finished playing. Let me move this down. Okay.
Question for you.
Go ahead, please.
What is your opinion on fuel scarcity in Nigeria?
You see, before I speculate, let me abruptly regurgitate.
Sorry, I'll be pausing these videos and explain the section one after the other. You discover that immediately they ask the question, what is your view on the fuel scarcity? There is a sound. The sound is not part of the recording. It's an effect that you download online, which I will try and do some of the example if time permits us today. And then you add on the layer, just as if you create another layer. All together?
Point of view vis-a-vis fuel scarcity. Using my perspicacity and ratiocinations as a compos mentis homo sapien and as an erudite and academic juggernaut, let me delineate the nitty-gritty, the nuts and bolts, and the crinkum-crankum of the status quo.
Now this won't be the example.
You see, this is not me venting out my garrulity and loquacious monomania in this tete-a-tete. You see, I would never intentionally obfuscate, befuddle, becloud and bamboozle Nigerians in a fog and canopy of obnubilation and ago-bago malaki.
Now, look at this short video we are watching. This is a comment for someone. I don't know any of them. I just pump into that video. I save it down. I think I saved this even today or yesterday. That's why it's coming up. We'll have start from bottom, but we'll go from up to bottom. Now, you see that each scene, the video was recorded on a straight length. each scene of the recording, one thing happen. There is a short video that come up with different action. That is very easy and straightforward. What was done there is they get an existing video of a Yoruba movies or Igbo movies that those characters have already exist. They cut it by splitting and bring it in. And you that you are just coming up, you may not even stress yourself doing that. For example, now I can carry this video, download it. Maybe I will try and download one of them before the end of the class. Once you download it, you can cut only that section that the person speak and use it on your own video. So you don't need to go and look for the video to use it. And you agree with me that let me just put it on portrait so it will be easy for me to control this. Let me go back.
Before the cloud and confusion Nigerians in the fog and canopy of obnubilation and ago-bago malaki.
Now, see what happened. When the voice of the movies came in, there is no any additional sound. Which means if you download this video and decide to cut that section out, you can use it on your video without having any additional sound or delay.
Now let me digress to the crux and focal point of this colloquy. It is dismally lugubrious and dolorously lacrimal.
Forward a little.
You see why the Chris?
Now, sorry, I'm not interested in us watching the comedy, so you can go on Facebook, search for them if you love their comedy. But my point is, you can practically sit down, record a complete movie, just the way we put overlay on that design, whereby we put picture, we put text. You can just add another video of this and put in. Now, most of the time, if you want to use some of this video, it's better you look for the original video. Because if you are using their video, you see that up that they have king something, it will show if you cut from this person's end. But if you look for the original video, there won't be anything there, so you can cut it out and then use it. So which means you have your
the government have prefabricated, galvanized and plummeted the economy into a gaga.
I think what we are trying to get in this place is clear. So let me move to the next one. Now let's talk about this.
Breakthrough is different from what he.
Now, for some of us that are,
he tried everything to.
Now I tell you, there is nothing serious actually. Sorry, I won't take this on landscape again so that it will be easy for me to communicate with you. Now, you see this is one of the First of Hope is one of people I follow, because the man have a way of telling story in a very unique way. So this is what I want to explain about it. Look at the picture quality. Actually, this picture quality can be achieved with good mobile phone. You just need a good ring light and a mic. Look at this left side corner. There is a mic. Or let me bring marker out so that I can mark some of these things out. Okay.
Now, things happen to us, and we think that God doesn't care about us. Let me share this story with you. There was this man who was involved in a shipwreck.
Now, if I come here now, look at this. You notice that there is a standing mic beside. That's why we have that good audio.
Everything that he had in the ship was destroyed, including his family. But thankfully, he was saved on a small island. When the man realized...
And this video, another thing is, this video now, the man did not need a third party. All they need is a ring light, the camera inside the ring light on portrait, and the mic close to the man. The mic go directly to the... I'm not saying they are using phones for this. I'm not sure of what they use in their production. I'm saying you can achieve this with your mobile phone. I think we get my explanation. So I'm saying you can achieve this with mobile phone. So then you connect the mic to your mobile phone and you are good to go. You are good to go. And that's why the video have a good quality sound, a sharp image, because there is ring light. This can be done with mobile phone. I can tell you more than 2-3 phones that can achieve this, either iPhones or I have someone that uses iPhones, is it 6 or 7, and achieve something close to this. I can even show you some of the video, but since if there's someone close to me, I may not desire to open the secrets. But my point is, there are a lot of people that do this, and you can do. So if you are a good presenter, you think you can speak, you have the word to say, you don't need to stress yourself after this class. As a matter of fact, just get a good phone. If you already have a good phone, look for a good mic. If you don't have a good phone, you don't need good mic. Like your phone can sound good, can give you good mic. Like presently now in the studio now, I'm not using a mic for some days, and it's okay, and the audio is not bad, So what point am I trying to make? But if you want something clean, it's better you have an audio. It's very, very essential. You have an audio. Are we together? So with this now, you just stand the camera, you don't use any third party, and focus on the camera using front camera. You see what you are talking about, and you start doing your work.
The only person on this island. He tried everything
and
to
now,
save himself, so that per chance,
if you have learned this course like this now, there is nothing serious. You may not even take this class and you'll be able to do this. But you that take this class now, this is what you can do. As the story is going down, on the down part here, all together, let me mark the place, the down part I'm even referring to. Somewhere here now. You can be displaying the pictures of what you are telling in the story. For example, now the man on this particular, the one I save here now, is talking about
an airplane is
someone that's
he can signal them and he will be rescued.
Hoping that God will answer him at any time to rescue after the war. Then you have to do a shelter and the Esther got catch fire. Now my point is that story you can illustrate it under with image, with short videos that will communicate with people more. That's another idea. Now this the pastor may not have that knowledge, or may not have somebody around him that can push him that way. Then you can just say, okay, let me just do what I can do. Are we together? I will try and download. I don't know if I can download YouTube. I think I should be able to. Let me see if I can copy the link and download. Okay, copy the link. Let me, as we are taking this class, let me copy this link. Then I will do a short video to explain some other thing or that. So please let me quickly download this as this class is going. Let me try and download this. Okay, just 6 MB. Complain that the network is not okay. Okay, I've downloaded the lower version of this, so we'll come back and play around with it. But I think you understand the point here. The reason why I picked this and bring this among them is you can actually shoot things without having somebody around you. Get a good ring light, get a mic. If you have a good phone, you may not need mic, but as far as you get mic because of noise, then connect them together, which we do practical of some of those things, and you are good to go. You can even buy this small wireless mic, which we discussed that. If you don't understand what I'm saying at this stage, please refer to the day one video, and then you should be able to move forward. Okay, let me pick another video. Now this is another video. You see this video? I picked this today too. You see this video? It's a very funny video.
At an in-person event. This is your audience when you stream that event online.
Sorry,
and
guys,
this is your audience.
Okay, now this video, let me take it a little bit back. It's just, what did they do? The guy recorded, look for a video online of someone that is selling tomato. For the tomato, they have already manipulated the tomato package, which is very, very common. Anybody that travel from Jos to Abuja, Jos to Gombe, it's very, very common for orange. You see full orange, and they will have fruits. The inside there is no orange there. Let me just put it that way. So I don't even know they do the same thing for tomato. But what I'm saying is this guy, he captured it at he really capture. Now what this guy did is he just get the video somewhere. He block, even have to block the where he got it. So look at that yellow edge by my right. So and he just talk over it.
Make sure you share this video so that it will go viral. Make another man not go for victim.
So now I think that's what I'm saying. So this is very simple. You record your own video, you drag your video in as a primary layer, you use PIP or add another video, you bring the second video, which is the first video that was played here, you enlarge this one, you enlarge the video to the corner of your video, of your recording, and then you are good to go. Then you allow both of them to play, you mute your own mic or cut your own video. From here now, you notice that it's just the face, the guy is not saying anything, which means the guy did not even cut the video or reduce the voice at all. So it's just showing a gesture on the reaction of what the video is doing. No talking, nothing. Just like the way we did it, is it the 3? with 2 images and we merge the 2 images together. The same person took the action. Now here he enlarged the video to make sure it's full. You cut the video. If you are using mobile phone, you cut it, you split it, or you cut it depending on the app you are using. Then you cut this edge before this place now. So you enlarge that into full screen. Then after I start talking, my people, blue, 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 then you make sure that one fade out by adding an effect if you don't want to. Then you do your talking and then you are done. It's as simple as ABC. So you have a lot of English. You just trying to repeat it. Then when he start talking now, he start bringing the image back just to let people have the idea of what he's talking about and what he's saying. I think this is clear enough too. Now you can. I'm saying most of this because you can pick your idea. Now this is the example of the one I said I will have done. Okay, I don't want to play this for personal reason, but nevertheless, it's just a split video. I think we should have something similar to that too. Or should I play it? Okay, let me just play it. This is just talking more of this is a video you can just do. You look for someone that speak or talk about something, and anything the person talk about is something that makes sense. You record your video giving reaction on what the person is doing, how good. You just knock your head and say, oh, why? And put the video beside each other and you're good to go. Probably I download the pastor's video just now, so maybe I will record the capture or bring one of my video in and show you how to do it, and it will be a good thing, I think. So I will try and do that, and probably if time permits, I will do that today. So, but this is almost done. So
one woman tell me for the video when I make when I say some of them.
It's just more of comedian stuff.
Or I had to respect my husband. I delete the comments.
Okay, let's go to another one. Then this is one of the more popular one. Will it at 310? Now you see what this guy is doing. He's doing something that is not common. Now you have a lot of video. I just pick anyone at random, and you can do it. I will going to show us the secret behind it. But the truth is a work. This thing I'm using mouth to explain is not mouth. When you get to the practical section, is ethic. And if you want to do like what this one, you need a very good phone. You should have something nothing less than 8 gig to probably 16 gig ROM phone. You can't be carrying 4 gig RAM and do this particular one, which I will explain it before the end. You can't be doing 4 gig RAM. I'm doing this particular one, but you are not. It's not necessary you do something like this. Something like this most time is even being done on system, but you can do it on mobile phone. I can guarantee you that you can do it on mobile phone. Sure. Let's quickly watch it.
Knock, enter. Oh, good morning, sir. Morning. This is Chief.
Now, before we go further, what does this man do? What the man does is, anytime you want to talk about an actress, a musician, or anybody, most time you do it for birthday, to greet them for birthday, maybe they invite him for just to celebrate people. What the guy does is he look for all the videos they have done for years. Let's say he's a pastor now, we'll gather all their pastors, all their pastor message, all their video messages, maybe in YouTube or Facebook, or they send it across to the guy. He can get like 3, 4, 5 of message. If it is an actress, he carry the actress. If it is nobody, now the word nobody is somebody that is not successful. I mean somebody that is not even a camera shy, no video online and the likes. He will ask them, what's your best actress? Which actress do you love most? He will say, I like this person. Anybody they give him a name, he look for the video of the person. He watch the video. Now the guy must be a pro in more of Nigerian movie. Pro because he do more in Yoruba, so he must be a pro Nigerian movie guy. So you can do it for you American movie. It's your choice anyway. But American movie, they talk too much, so you may not get your results. But the bottom line is, he get all the videos, watch them, and then write script on it. So when he write the script finish, he's looking for a word. Let's say yes, okay, I will beat you. So he'll form the script. I don't want to go deep into script writing, but let me explain briefly. You know, when you are going to script writing, you write like a playwriting. If you are writing like a playwriting, which means you will have the character. So in this case now, you can create the character as you, and then the second person which is replying you as the second character. Now you have all the statement. Maybe you want to greet somebody on birthday and you want to start from hello ma'am. He said, the manager says yes. How are you? I'm fine. So how been your day today? He said, going fine. I want to see you. How? What for? Very urgent? Urgent? Yes, very, very urgent. How urgent is it? As urgent as possible. What do you want to see me for? It's a long story. Now, when you are creating this story, you make sure that you are the one saying the long sentence. The other person is saying more of the short sentence. You now look for a movie, a video of the person, when the actress you are considering the question, have speak those words. Then when you get to your timeline, you drag your video into your own video you recorded into timeline. You drag the person video into timeline. So you record your own video beat. Hello. Okay. Tomorrow, I will give you 10,000. 10,000? No, ma. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm only recording my own street, like my own section of the street. Then you now cut each of them. Some application will use cut, some application will use smith. You now cut each of them into that small article. Then you bring in different videos of that person you want to use. As a matter of fact, if I start, I just look for one video that have all the English you are looking for, all the whatever you are looking for. Then you now cut what you need. You now rearrange them accurately, just the way I did 3 days ago when the guy knocked and the guy was like, "Who's there?" Okay, there is a space coming. Or okay, when the guy just look at the guy, was like, there is a space coming, and the guy coming and was saying, "Okay, sir." Those videos are 2 layered, but we match them together easily. Now, in that case, you are not matching, you are cutting. I wish I could try and do 1 or 2 today, but I just want us to analyze as much as possible. If you have question, you have issue, you have challenge, you are free to call me at any time. You can chat me up on any of the platform. I will try my best. Now, I'm not that free, but nevertheless, if it is for your success, I will be free. If it is what I will do to make you achieve your goal, then I will create time for that. Okay, so let's go and watch the guy video. I think it will be a good one for us.
Oh, the proud only one two of the entire one kingdom.
My son.
Yes, daddy.
I decree that the work of your hand.
So I prefer to use it on portrait.
Prosper exponentially.
Amen. Whatever has placed a limit over your life and destiny, in the name of Jesus.
Now look at this video. It's just a church preaching message. Just where the pastor is just praying for his congregation, normal service praying. Even if you look at the video very well, you will see under that the name of the program is behind where the guy put his commentary link.
Christ of Nazareth, I decree that satanic limitation broken right now in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Fire. Well done, sir. Thank you. How are you today?
Very well.
Can I tell you a short story, sir?
Let me play. You notice that the second layer that come in now.
Mighty
Look
name
at the
of
layer
Jesus
that come
Christ.
after this.
Amen. Fire. Well done, sir. Thank you. How are you today?
Very well.
Can I?
Do you see that the layer that just slapped right now? They are very short layer, and it's a different layer from
the
one is coming from.
I feel run am for pidgin.
No problem.
Okay, he get one of our family friends.
Okay.
Kore na him name.
Okay.
Kore na correct man.
How?
He no fit come back from work, make he no branch our house.
Oh.
He love for us.
Now, how will you know that the layers are different? Just look at the clothes they wear. Look at their background. You know that this was speaking. Their words was speaking from a different set of videos. So that's why I said this is a very big.
Always branch. You get it? Daddy, son, I won't come prank my mama one day.
Hey.
So I tell her, say, Kore come back from work, but you no branch our house.
Wow.
But my mama no gree. You know wetin she talk for Yoruba?
Tell me.
She say, kò possible kí Kore dé Komaya. Ẹ jẹ́ rán mi létí orúkọ yín yẹn náà.
Èmi Olúkòrédé ọmọ Kòmáyà.
I love this. I can come and tell you more stories.
When?
Today, sir.
Where?
Now, do you discover that the guy actually make a story from the pastor's name? He built a story around the name and form it out.
Where you are, sir? Where are you today?
In the city of Warri.
Really?
Yes.
Guess what, sir? What? I am in Sapele. Yes, sir.
Right now?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing there?
I'm coming to meet you now. Why? Then say today na your birthday.
And if you look at all the statement of the man of God, there is no serious statement. He just cut the key short to form a sentence.
So
then say you don't clock 52.
I'm just a young boy.
So I'm coming for 3 things, sir. Okay, to say happy 52nd birthday to you, Pastor Korede Omoyemi Komaya, Pastor KK, long life and prosperity. Ibadun 1 minute. May God bless you, mama. May the ministry continue to prosper in your hands, and may the Lord continue.
Now you see here now, he passed all the message on his tracks with the picture of a pastor. I don't know if you get my idea. So I don't want us to watch finish. Then there is a place he have his own.
Okay, sir. Number 3, I want to give you something.
What is it?
A big amount of money.
Maybe about let's say 500 million naira.
Oh no, sir. A big amount of one too.
What?
From me to you, sir.
No.
Please, sir.
Never.
Okay, what if I had rice in a way to eat?
You are wasting your time.
You still won't collect it. So what should I do now, sir?
Disconnect immediately, sir. Disconnect immediately.
How, sir?
It's very easy.
Okay.
That message of disconnect is when the pastor is preaching about relationship with poverty and what you need to do if you find yourself in a bad relationship and the likes. So, but my point is, you have to get all the good video, and you see the bond that is there. This is just an overlay sand. So, that was together. Okay, you were able to do, and then you have a tag that says, "Oh my Jessica," blah blah blah. Then this is another scene. This is just a normal recording. Now look at the reason why I picked this in. Look at the mic they are using. They are using this small mic I'm talking about. See, actually the mic. Actually, the mic is supposed to be on his shirt, so and most of them are using it. Now, there is not something serious here. They just get the angle of camera. In most cases, if you are using one camera here, you will do a lot of work tire. But if you have more than one camera, then it will go a long way. You can use a standard camera. And another thing you will discover that look at most people that go into this. What they do most is to make sure that they are using a light day. So they try as much as possible to shoot their film when there is reflection of light during the day and outside. Why? It will help the exposure of the camera they are using, either phone camera or standard camera. So I don't want to so you see that you have an angle film. If you come out, this is another angle, the camera strapped to this, which is on tripod.
It's going to be using a Lexus.
Now, this and that. Now, all this video was recorded together. What I will advise is if you want to go into deep editing, please, you can use your mobile phone, but try as much as possible to create time to learn something. Video, how do we call it? Film editing. Because you have idea of most of the technology. I can't go deep into that because we won't be able to finish our class. Because the knowledge you have is what will empower you or what will aid you to be able to maximize your editing with your mobile phone. If you are using mobile phone, I will start to use system when you are going as fast like this, but you can still walk around using mobile phone and achieve the goal. Like for example, now most of this will be edited on system. That's the truth. But trust me, you can take your shot and still do it if that's the only option you have to start with. Okay? Then I don't want to. Now look at this too. This is just like a sample of the one we do, but the guy was smart enough just to use a single 2 video and himself. So you see this entire only 310. That's exactly what the guy did. And
everybody loves to watch you dance, including myself. But ever since you left the chamber,
but you see that the guy have a very bad audio.
There's time for everything.
You see that the audio. Sorry, you see that the audio of the video the guy is using is even higher than the audio of the guy. So in cases when you have something like this, you can reduce your audio, the bring in audio to match your own audio, for your own voice audio, because probably maybe it's not using the mic or the mic is not good enough at the moment. Okay.
Dance up and down. Wow.
Because I love dancing.
Wow. Interesting.
As a matter of fact, I trained my kids.
You trained your kids how to dance?
Yes.
Wow. Which of your kids?
Shino Rambo and B-Red, and of course my nephew Davido.
Now you see that they are forming that sentence. That's not what the man is saying, but the guy is forming sentence with what the man said, with what he can cut from a single script. It's just an interview.
Davido, is that true?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
Now you see that this is just normal concert that Davido have with the man. So all they need to do is just go online, look for the video, and then cut it off.
Thank you very much.
So now we have issue on the audio here. Do you see? Anytime the guy is talking, the audio is bad. But once you get to the video he cut in, it's very loud. You see, this video was coming in from Punch. From Punch. Are you seeing Punch on the edge? all this can be done on mobile phone editing 100%.
Oga boss, you too much. 3 powerful bosser for you. Bosser.
Thank you very much.
But
The same
Oga,
video
while you
layer.
were dancing, I noticed you have similar dancing steps with Senator Dino Melaye. How comes?
I've been with him for a long time, so I've been following his footsteps.
But how comes you're
The same
dancing
interview.
exactly like him?
Because I've understudied him
Since when have you been studying him?
since 1991, so I've been following his footsteps.
All the dancers in the world, why did you follow the footsteps of great dancers like Michael Jackson? Why did you decide to follow the footsteps of Senator Dino Melaye?
Because he's a master, he's a veteran in this business.
You mean Senator Dino Melaye is a master in the business of dancing?
Yes.
But now you be the dancing senator. Well, Dino is the singing senator now.
Well, that's how it is.
Anyway, Dino, prove to me that you are indeed a master in the
Now,
business
this is
of
another
dancing.
video coming in. This video is all around there. Anybody that can remember, it's everywhere. Now, when he stopped the leg, is an effect that was added. Is either it was added from where you get the video from, or he had it during the editing. But with this type of editing, that effect was added from where you get the video from.
Senator Dino Melaye to take your title as the dancing senator?
God forbid.
Or you go ahead and challenge him. Prove to him that.
Now, when the guys the streets finish, we'll be looking for, okay, where did this man and Dino Melaye dance together? Search online, we will see plenty of things there. You download
Be
it.
dancing senator. Let's go. Oh yeah, both of you go on stage and challenge each other.
When you look at this video, that is just the normal party that both of them attend and they decide to dance. So the guy will have looked for the video before completing the street in the first place.
Who is the winner?
I'm always a winner.
Or you have proved to me that you are truly the winner.
You see that this is the first video that come from Punch that still come back in the same dancing of the guy.
Now I believe you are the winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now you think that babes.
So I don't want to go long about this, but my point is, now you understand the point I'm trying to make. You can actually, like, this can be done on mobile phone because it still have a long channel, a long distance, because the layers they use are not too much. I don't think it's up to 5 or 10, and you can actually maximize it, but you must have a good phone to do all this plenty input and cutting. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, I would love to explain this too.
Oh my God.
So, but please give me a minute. I'll be back, please. Okay. Welcome back. Sorry for that little break. So let's go back to where we are coming from. Now, I want to show us this video. Well, let me just see this on landscape so that we'll get it. Now, this fan of the, I know is a person, and I've seen a lot of people that feel like, how is it doing this? Can I even use my mobile phone to start? Yes, you can. Now
This
this is these videos was taken on tripod. That's a single scene just on tripod. This is another scene.
Get your cat off here, please.
Excuse me, who owns you? I said my car break. You want me to carry it on my head?
What?
I should carry it on my head.
Will you move the cat off here?
Give me a suit. Let me put it on my head. You want me to put it on my head?
All this is just the normal stage setting.
I am not in good mood.
Normal editing.
When your car broke down here, so
In most cases, you may use more than one camera, like 3. But if you don't have much, then you can work with it.
No. She's not my daughter. She's not my daughter. She's my baby. She's not my daughter. She's my daughter.
In the FIFA World
Can we add?
2022 on Showmax Pro at showmax.com. Every call, every heart, our soul, our heroes, every home, everyone, everywhere. It's the moment. It's here.
I just want to show us some of the layer, but it's not giving me what I want. So, okay. I think the ad is done. That's how the money. Yeah, that's where the money comes from. Anyway, that's why people are going to this. So here now, they used to add the 2 scenes, and they know him for his slap. Let me put it to the front. Okay.
I'm ready. I am ready to
now look at this scene. Look at this scene.
Why did they say you are police? This man won't say anything. He didn't call me police.
Now look at that slap. The sound of the slap was edited, but they would take that scene as many times to make it look real, and in most cases he will only snap front over his front or snap his hand. I wish I can see a video that Makende explain more on this slap issue. Probably if I have it, I will drop it in the group so that we can learn. But my bottom line is that sound that was added make the slap. Even you too, you can feel the slap. So as if it's real.
It's not put your mind. That's something that not concern you again. Let me tell you something. What did you see? Me or mommy too was saying. Two bomb like Corolla boots.
Now I'm not interested in most of this. Now this is what I'm interested in.
This is what we're coming to meet now.
Let me go back in this. Sorry, I pray our network is not.
Come back!
Don't worry, but you will worry by the time I'm coming. Hello?
Now, is this the same person? This still the same person. Look at the scene closely. You will see that the lady did not appear on the scene. Do you see? Now, they are taking this scene separately. Do you see? Now, look at, they did something here that make it like, you will know that these people are professional. But I'm not saying you can't. I'm just showing you the secret behind it. If I go back a little, I wish I would be able to pause in real time. I wish I would be able to pause in real time.
These are them that are insulting me with the one that do bomb like Corolla boots.
Where is your mother?
Now you see, there's a place they show as if the woman, the wife still show. Okay, look at this scene. Look at this scene. I'm going to capture it from the way. You see that the lady is still showing, the same person that has father is still showing at the back. This is what they do. When they want to shoot it, that's why they said they have to use is that multiple camera or multiple time shots. When they want to shoot this section now, the man that dressed like man was at the back. This section was shot separately. Then the one that come down shoot separately, then is doing editing that the whole work was matched together. You see that you are seeing the lady. But if I start now, the camera, they swap the second view of the camera. Which means this was shoot separately, is at the back. They are not even talking to anybody at that moment. You see now, this scene now is like showing at the back. Because this scene now is now here. You see that when they start showing him here again, it's not appearing again. Two of them did not appear at the same time. But if you don't actually have the knowledge, you will not understand this. Do you see that this scene now, the woman is not there again? This is a white screen, but because of doing the cutting, you see, this is its own separate screen separately.
So you are married?
Do you see, this is a different scene. So they are just cutting the scene and bring it in. Maybe I will play around with some of these.
I can see your wife. Your wife. I want to see that scene.
So you see that they are giving the impression as if he's still seeing them, but they just record him separately on a different layer, bring it in, cut those layers and plug it in on the statement. You see now? You see that when you are having this, they just have him with the car only.
Bring that in. Let me see what you are.
So
bring that in.
So they are just the video is actions over and over there, and then they cut it in between then to make the video. I think I'll be able to make justice to that. I think we've done something like this before. I don't want us to do a lot of repetition. Okay. This is just the same thing like what we explained. You just gather the. He just gets some of his Ronke's existing movie and then cut it in. This is easy because it's just one video. You see that everything is just a single video. This is another video. There's using like three sets of video. That three video can be inside one movie.
tí mo bá ní ṣáàzú ẹ máa ní pé sẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni á sí nǹkan tí mo sọ òye yín kò yé mi àbúdá àti Rónkẹ́ ẹ mọ gbọ́ o tí mo bá ní ṣáàzú ẹ máa ní pé sẹ́ẹ̀. mo rò pé nǹkan mú ọ. àti Rónkẹ́ ẹ já ọmọ àṣẹbí.
So sorry for some of us that don't understand the traditional language which is Yoruba. I believe most people should have the knowledge, but just forget about the comedy. Just get what I'm trying to explain. This is part of what we explained before. This is what they use a single movie and then they cut it out and form a sentence out of it. So maybe one of these days, if there is a lot of demand, we can try and talk about how to create scene. So we talk about how to write script and then create scene. Then we'll do some practical. Now look at this too. Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I think this. Okay. So this is just normal. This is not an issue. I think most of us can play around with this. Then this way you can do. You can decide to be doing something like this. Now this was actually, but let's go to the next. Like for some of you that are just coming up and you are thinking of what to do, and I'm just showing all this, you can pick the idea and build your own in a unique way. Okay, this is what I'm interested in.
And you saw cleaning or cooking. You understand? Oh yeah.
Now you can decide to do something like this. Officially, you can look online, you see a lot of nonsense pictures that you can comment on. You do your video, you get their video, you move it in beside, and you are good to go. So I think you understand my angle of view for this. I don't have much interest. Okay. The Willow is one of the top comedian. Now this here is just the angle of camera. The camera angle was sweet. That was very good camera angle. Then the gesture of the person. This is more of the acting section, so I may not even talk more on this. Then let's look at this. La Sisi Elenu. I think most of us know this. If not most of us, I mean, people that watch more of this will see this. Now look at this. Was act in a single room. Now this one here is different from what we did when we matched two people. This is single video. The only thing is that they cut it per time and allow the scene to come in. Then the voice overlay comment. So
you don't people give us more money now, maybe we can't cook soup. So
the one acting the three, but you see that three of them, they don't appear on screen at the same time. So you shoot them separately, cut it and match it together.
Meat day. Now today meat. Which one you want? Meat day now. See this one. The meat says be like waiting get water. Jesus Christ. And water meat.
And you'll be like, how do you do this? Now you can have crew to do this, and you may not have any crew, and you still be able to do this. How will you do this? How will you do this? Simple. First, you need a Snapchat. The mouth was generated from Snapchat. Second, you need a tripod. We've talked about all this English before. Here, you need a good camera or a boom mic. You see that there is no any tripod because they are doing a normal cinema. So if you are doing it alone, if you have people, they will put the boom mic on top of your head so the camera will not cover it. If you are the one that you are the engine and the driver for yourself, which that's the type of people we are focusing on this training, then what you need to do is carry, get a good phone, like what I'm using presently now. I'm not using mic. I have a little channel with a mic, and I think the audio is still very clear enough and loud enough. So get a good phone, then hang your you can get the ring light too, so that you have, because this is indoor, so that there will be light. Then you go to Snapchat. Let me even do that. I won't record this because I'm doing live now, but let me go to Snapchat. Under Snapchat here, I think I did some play around. Okay, this Snapchat. Not now, they want me to pick. So let's say this Snapchat. Now let me show you the action the guy used. I can click on this. There's a lot of them here, but I can go to exposure and search. I think he's using something like big mouth. Now look at it now. Now you see that my face too have changed here. All together. Then I can go back and sorry, I'm not saving this. Let me go back a little. Let me go back. Cancel this. I'm not typing anything. Disconnect. Now let me go back. Disconnect. Cancel this. So I can pick this. Let's say I've used this. I think this is the one he's using, the simple one. So I can start filming now. And before I pick this, let's say I want to do video. If I'm doing video, let me go back. Let me go back from the beginning. Now before I come here, I have to swap on my side, on my right side here. I'm seeing 4 options. The first one is loop, which means you rotate. The second one is for me to on the light. Third one is to take it video. The fourth one is music, and then I have additional one for multiple shots if I want to add more than one shot, timing and the like. So I will swap to video first, timeline, which this now I've indicated that I want to do video. You see that there is even an option for me to add music on that video. Like what it is now, it's not adding music. Then I will now go and look for that particular filter I want to use. Me, I prefer just go to this expand and search and select. Now you see, this is what the guy is using. So I'm not saying you should use this. You can go around and check. There are plenty styles and modules here. There's even one I saw that showed me like what do they call it? Like let me even pick another one. There should be a lot of them here. You see, this one looks like vampire. Let's see how it load in. Ha. I found you today. If I catch you today, ha. Now you see, now I can record this. Don't be scared. This is just a filter. I just picked the filter from here. So let me pick the mouth one back. Now my point is, you can come here like the one I just used now. I can decide to start writing story on zombie, and then come here, record a video of my zombie. Say, now today we are invade and hit the entire compound. Anybody that did not pay us, we cut their neck. Today we are doing head cutting. Like, you can do anything you want. You can record your video here, and then you take it to your editing software and you start editing from there. So let me go back to where I'm coming from. So that's where the guy did this. He did a full video. I'm just using portrait for my explanation. He did a full video of each section separately, bring them to the timeline. It's like 3 sections here, 3 characters, and then he cut it in. And if you look at the character, I think this first character just came in one. Look at the clothes he wear here. You have to change his clothes. This is the same person using the same effect. Find the camera. This is another person. So the light is stripped. Record them separately. Cut them and join them together. Now it's already known for this mouth, so don't use the mouth again. I'll show you one. Some Sobina. There's one for. There's one I saw this afternoon. Let me see if I can get it again. There's one I saw this afternoon that is more of is it a robot or something. Christmas is coming. You can tell yourself to Father Christmas. Let me even see how my Father Christmas life will look like. Let me do Father Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Sorry, the Father Christmas. I'm not Christmas. Let me go back. See that now. Sorry, I don't know if my voice is coming out. I don't know if my voice is coming out. But mind you, you can come here now. You can start creating a character for Christmas and play around there. So that is, you can. My point is, go back. Abandon, please. This is not the time to play. We'll come and play. I'll play later. So if you are type that like American movie, there is one for. I think I saw one too for a robot. I don't know if it is still there. You see, now this I don't even see this free body match robot. So I can go on. You see now it's swapping back to my back camera. So which means I have to do this on back camera only, not on front camera. I think. Let me try and see if I can swap back. So it's not allowing me, and it's not recognize anything here. So, but I think we understand the point I'm trying to make here. So now what am I trying to say? You can try to create an image for yourself. You can use Snapchat like that, record your things, and you have the best version of it at the long run. Okay, that's that about that. Okay, this is just a standard movie. I just save a lot of things just to talk about it. So this is just for me. Now this is another thing. This one now was cut from an existing movie. So you can decide to just look for a good movie, cut them out from your software, and then you can start using more of it on your own. This is just a normal Nigerian movie. Then you just cut it, get good movie, cut the key part there, and then use it. Mind you, if you are doing that, you avoid YouTube. If you are doing that, avoid YouTube. Okay. Then this is another one. This one is just what I just explained. It's simple. He recorded himself. Now, I'm not part of his ideology, but my point is, I'm just talking about the technicalism of the work. Now, what did the man did here? He just listened to some of these pastors and trying to talk about what they talk. He come up, carry his phone, record himself talking, then he bring their picture. That's what I'm talking about, the man of God earlier. Then he put their picture and start talking. I think there's a place even inside some of their videos. So
we were looking for them to free us from God, but they were nowhere to be found.
So that's just it. So you can just record yourself, then put the layer on that, and then we are good to go. So I have a lot of videos here which I don't know if I will be able to go through them all through. Callisto's. Okay, there is one I would love to show you, which was 100% showing on mobile phone. Let's show this. Callisto, this is just a normal editing. You cut each scene. Now they have the close range and the wide. If you want to go into deep work like this, please, you can't do it alone. You need a crew. Then let me show you one time video. This video was edited with the same software we are using, and it was done on mobile phone.
So how many account numbers do you have?
Let me quickly take it back.
So how many account numbers do you have? I actually have about 11. Yeah, guys, sometimes it can be quite stressful, especially when you have to remember and dial different USSD codes.
Edited on mobile phone. Do you see?
Sure. I be Google. Calm down now. Anyways, imagine if there's a way where you can manage all your accounts in one place. So that is exactly what Stacks does. So guys, with Stacks, you can securely manage and spend from all your bank accounts without having to switch between different applications or dial different USSD codes. So in other words, with Stacks, you can check your account balance. You can even send and request money. And guys, you can even, buy airtime from any of your accounts.
This was done with Kyle Master.
All with Stacks. And the best part is Stacks even works without internet.
Sorry, I'm making a participant.
So guys, can you Stacks?
But my point is...
And of course, let me know what you think about it.
My point is, this was done on mobile phone, but the person have already actually take a professional video editing class for system before you can handle this. The layers are many. Green background was used, which I will explain green background before the end of the today. Green background was used, and they made sure everything is on the same layer. So, and the alignment was sweet enough. So that's it. I think we're able to go through more of these videos, and I think I'm able to convince us. Bro, sorry, I brought this thing too. I think, why did I save this? This is, they're using the background here. Now you see that they show heaven. You'll be like, so how did they do this? Well, this was by using green background. And they just come to a room, they give it a different color, maybe white color at the back or green at the back. Then they do all their movie in one room. That background you are seeing like heaven is just a downloaded video online, and then they lay the action on it and they are good to go. The camera is on tripod facing them directly, either front or back camera. Most cases they use front camera so that they will get the view, but if you have someone handling the camera, it will be the back camera, because back camera will be very sharp. And the whole scene was due on that single scene. Maybe the camera can just be stand there and then they move from. So, okay. Now, let me quickly explain a little bit about that green screen palaver. How will I do that? How can I do that? Okay. Now, just now, I will go to my camera. I will quickly turn to landscape. This is a very dirty, not too clean. But I will snap this place and use it for a background of a true life story. No. I just snap this. I think you can see me snapping. Okay. It's not a good settings. I don't want to do the. Okay. Let me come here and use this. Okay. Sorry, the ring light is showing. Okay, let me even use the ring light as a symbol. Okay, so you don't mind, I will pick any of them anyway. So now let's go back to our software. Which of them? Any of them will do it, but I will use KineMaster because it will give me on landscape, so I can go more. I can go to the back. I want the videos to be 16, the normal 16 by 9. Now I'm on my KineMaster. I download some features now. This is it here. I can pick any of them. I think this first one look okay. The picture is in. It can be video, it can be picture. Then I go out here. I come down here. So this is the one I saw. Snap. It's not too sharp, but I think it's okay. I can expand it out long, so it's doubling it so that they will maintain the same. Okay, this is a video. Okay. Now let me go back. Now another thing I can do here now is to come here, layers, media. I'm adding another video. I download some green background videos. I think I have 1 or 2 of them here. Let me swap only to videos and download. Okay, I have like 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. Which one should we play? We'll go around with it. In my room, I don't know the one that will be sweet. Okay, let's go with this Miss Love. Then let me say okay. Now you see what happened. I can play this now. Let me go back before I come and edit it and play. Now you see the sound coming. There is a leg. I will show you how to download this now before the end of this, and download something like this. All together. Now I have to make sure I enlarge this my image here. I have to make sure I enlarge it to the end of that video. Now you can now record a place. You can download the picture online. I just want you to feel it. I can just go and download a nice background, but I just want us to feel it and then I can adjust this to the front and enlarge it to cover it all together. So I can come here, I can click on this. Let's start this from the beginning. I can even make it a little bit back. Okay, so it means now if I'm playing this, I'm only seeing this video. It's clear to display. So let me work on this video. Click this video. This may take a little bit of time depending on your system, sorry, your phone, and the load you have on the phone. Then you look for this magic remover. Altogether, they have different names for them, which I will try, and most of them will give you more effect. Now, mind you, I told you this is not the best software. I'm using this because it gives me landscape view and it allows you to see it clearly from your end than all the one I've been doing so far now that is just portrait. So let me any of these two will give you the result. Okay, so let's go to magic removed. Now this will take a little time to process. That will tell you that you should not leave the KineMaster and turn it off. There are some of the software that is faster than this. So let's wait and see. As this is going on, please kindly subscribe to our channel so that anytime we come online for additional videos, you can practically enjoy. A lot of series will be coming up. The DIGITECH is ending today for the review for the last year, and then this year we'll be coming up with a different loops, which probably by before the end of next week we should be able to give an angle to that from the team. And in most cases, if you have subscribed to this channel, with or without informing you, you will still be able to get the information as much as you can. We'll give you the best we can at any time. And we are not only focusing on mobile phone. There's a lot of tech work we did with using mobile, using PC. And there's a lot of online classes that will be really going on this year, next year. So please subscribe on every of our channel, YouTube, Facebook, any of our channels, and try to follow us. We'll do well to give you a reflection content per time, and if you have subscribed on any of our channel, you will be the first to hear or to see our video. Then how will you put subscribe now on your video? YouTube subscribe now. I will do that today. But this is taking longer time. So, okay. I can leave. I think I can minimize this and try another software. This is doing. So it said I can't close it, which I'm not closing it, and I'm not turning the phone off. So, okay, is it done? Oh, it's not done yet. You still want me to restart it? That's a big deal. Is it a complete story? Okay, so let's just take our time and let it done, just for the training sake. I don't know, I will leave it. I know some third-party software like that Power Direct will not take this time. Within 5 seconds, Power Direct will have processed it and finish everything. So it's still loading. Some applications will be faster than this. I will have just swapped to one. which means I won't be able to do much. Okay. Yeah. It's taking time than I expected, and I can't leave here. So please, I think we got this. If you want to cut your video, you have to get a very strong phone for some of this work, and take your time. If you have access to a laptop, that's a good PC, please use it. Mind you, the reason why a lot of people are trying to consider phone even for editing, it's not because they don't it's not because they can't go and buy use their personal system, but I can boldly tell you that some of the software some of the good software, you can't use just anyhow system for them. As a matter of fact, it's even more safer to get a phone, and a middle range phone of like maybe 6 to 8 gig RAM, and then do most of your work if you are just doing the basic work on it, than planning to get a system. If you want a system that will do a video editing work for you and will serve you very well, you'll be looking for a system of how many gig? Let's say at least 8 gig. At least. It's supposed to be 16 or 32 gig. But let's say at least 8 gig RAM. And then you'll be considering maybe probably Core 5, Core 7, or Core 9. And probably dedicated graphics, and probably SSD. Now, if you are considering those configurations, the price of the system will be on the high side, and that's just the major issue. So that's why people are looking for, okay, if I buy a good phone, I can use the phone, and I can still do my editing work on it. So it's like using 2 stones to kill 2 birds. So, but if you have a good system, please, system is far better for something like this. System is, as a matter of fact, system is the best for something like this. It will be faster. You'll be able to, like, there is a lot of manipulation, animation you'll be able to do. And mind you, the basic law in the anything technology is do it again and again and again. So you practice over and over and over and over and over again. So that's how you see somebody that doing nice work. I show you a video of a lady. This video was designed using Canvas, and you see me like, it's not possible. That is possible. It's possible. They use more of green background, something like this one. He recorded himself, he pictured everything, recorded the whole thing, get the background, and then voila, he bring them in. For example, now like the video we did the last time, instead of us using that method, I can use this method too. Because it's dark, that's why they don't use it. I will just remove background completely for one person, and then bring it into the scene. Just like what I'm doing now. I'm removing that green completely, so that it will now look as if it's in my room here with my mobile phone. So it's almost done. I would have loved to use 2-3 software, but at least you understand. Is this? I've told you all the software are the same. They will just use, some will be like background removed, some will use they will just use a simple name, but the bottom line is just to remove it. Some will use green screen and the likes. Even the system is the same thing. Most of the system applications have almost the same feature. At the matter of fact, even the reason the new softwares on system are doing well than all this Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is a very good software for editing, but if you are not a professional, you will not be able to use it. Okay, now the work is not perfect, and I don't want us to be scattering. I don't want to start again. Okay, but let me just play this. See, let's start. Let me go back so that you get the idea. Now the green background work is not that appreciable. Do you see now? Now it's not complete. It's supposed to show the entire black. I can use anything as the background. You see that the green have been removed and my background show. Now this is not giving me the best result I'm going for. It's not giving me the best result, and my background is not the best location for things like this too. So it's not giving me the best result that I want, probably because of the layers of my phone. But that's how background works. You can remove the background and put another thing. The same thing happens if I want to do, okay, let me just use another software for that, so that it will be easy. Let me use this power so that you can get how to walk around Let's say I've designed a video. Let me open any of the video. I think I did the video we watch on YouTube today. This is the video here. So let's say I want to put subscribe to our channel on this video, for example. I will just need to add video. Then I will look for the green background. I've downloaded some of the green background. I will show us how to do this download now. Where folder the green background is. Okay, let me just fit out. Okay, this already on video. Okay. I'm trying to locate the video. Not showing the video. What happened? It should be inside download. Okay, is it? I have plenty download. That's another issue. Okay, where is this pastor? The logo should be that pastor. The last first video I downloaded is that pastor image. Where is the pastor? Oh, so I think I'm having here now is to figure out where the video is. I'm unable to locate the video. Okay, let me check my gallery. I'll be sure. Gallery. I think it should be one of these. Okay, no, this is a different video. Okay, this is the one we are trying to work on. We can work on these two, just like the other one. Now, these two, subscribe. Okay, this is the one we play around with now. Or maybe I did not download the video, I thought I do. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for. So 1.7 and it's black. Okay, here now. Now the issue I'm having is that the video is not coming here and I'm not actually sure why. Okay, I think it's coming up now. Filter by date. Okay, they are here now. So I'll pick this. I can play, even in this one, I can actually play the video. And see, now I downloaded this video, which I will show us at the other day. So they already have a lot of subscription, different one. I can just come back, add this. Now, do you see now I have this on the video? Altogether, I can reduce it the way I want. I can move it to the front. Let me just put it one corner here. Depending the time I will get. So you see that as I'm moving it, the video is showing. But I'm interested in where I have subscribed. So let me enlarge it. Then which of the subscribe should we pick? I don't know. Let me start from here. Let me start playing. So these are some of the videos. You can use this number one. Forget the sound. This one. Select alert. You see that the sound come with it. This number two. I think I love this second one, but let's just keep going. I love this second one. The third one, I think we'll be going for that second one again. Okay, that one there is not much. I think the fourth. Okay, you have fourth. This one is fire. Okay. The fifth one, you see now, sixth, there are plenty. Okay, not to waste our time, the thing is long, so there are plenty inside. So we are interested in the second one. So I like the second one, so I can scroll down until I have that second. Okay, this I already pass it. Okay, this is where second come from. So I started moving it. This is where I am. So to get to that second. Okay, now I'm on second, so I'll make sure this 2 is not showing again. You see now the 2 is not showing, so I can move it back, move it back, move it back. Now 2 is not showing. I will now come here and split. Split the same thing as cut. It's the first one by the left side. Split, which means I've cut this into 2. Then I move this to the front, move this to the front, move this to the front. Then move it to the front, move it to the front, move it to the front. Okay, now the effect, this 3, this is the effect. Until the effect finish before we enter, it don't finish. I don't want 3 to show. Sorry. I don't want 3 to show. Okay, now it stop. I click here again. Okay, it's still showing my effects. Just get the idea that I'm trying to make sure that the audio, if entire effect show. Then I can now split again, which means I've cut this. I can select this and delete it up here. I can go to the front, select this, delete it up here, which means I'm left with only this one out of them. You can pick any of them, and I will show you how to do some of this and how I get them. So you see now this coming, bam, 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 boom, finish. So now I can now select this and then come here. I told you they have different name. Opacity, no. Okay, let's check under marks. No, it's not under marks. Back, where is my back? I don't remember the name of the tools. Okay, this is magic remover here. Here it will be a different name. And there is screen scooter here. Sorry. Here's a cream. Where is mask here? Most all of them have the same. This is just that they change the name, they change the settings. Optimize. Okay. I don't know what they changed the name to recently on this. It's always outside on the timeline. I think they are the new update have a different let's say look or different details. Okay. I don't think that's it. I think they changed their this thing of recent, and that's why a lot of things have been changed completely. But just the way we remove the background on that one, just remove it here. If I use Master now, I'll finish it immediately because the settings are still the same on their end there. But here I'm having a different layer that like they have done. I don't know the update of the software, so I think the layer is a little bit will I say different? Yes. So some features maybe they hide them inside, you know. This is what I'm working for. I think they hide I think they rearrange the features, and I'm able to locate where exactly the feature is as at this moment. Okay, well, let me go and do it on Master just to show us, and maybe I can come online anytime and show us this. Here I can do the same thing, add another layer, media, and this will take time, don't worry. The video is, this thing is short. Then from here, where am I looking for? Or better still, okay, let me pick this, let me go back, let me pick another different video for this one. Let's say I'm creating new. Let's say I'm using this, so I can use it to explain what I'm planning initially. Then let's say I come to the video here, I pick the download, I select the pastor, I click OK. Now I have the pastor here. I can go back here now, go back. You see now that because it's on portrait, I have the pastor on one side all together. So here now I can use the subscription for it. Where am I? Just sorry. Okay, here I am. Just click on layer, add layers, or go to this, select the videos. I think it's here. Then strap until you get to, I think we are going for number two. Okay, this is number 2 here. This is even clearer. I come here, select here, then I click on scissors, just cut. Then I can come to the front. Where did number 2 stop? Sorry. Okay, number 2. Okay, before 3 show, then cut again, then select this, delete, come back here, select the one that have these two to delete, which means this one I have, is it still showing the, okay, 2 is still showing small here, so I have to go forward, okay, backward, then here now I can cut again, I can just say to delete to the right, so now I can have my effects, then click on this, then come here, remove. This will not take longer time because the video is not much. So this will not take longer time. Almost done. We are done with this. I'll talk about how to put 2 video layers on top of each other. Almost done. Almost there. So you can have subscribe with good effect. I can put it from beginning to the end. You can space it. Okay. Okay, complete. Now I can reduce this and put it wherever I want it to be. Let's say one corner here. If I go back here and play,
praying that God will just have mercy on him, so that the ship will come and pass, and he will be saved. Praying that God will just have mercy.
the sound coming, but the entire work was removed. So there is an issue with this removing your background from their hand here. Even the last one too is not giving us the clear picture we want. Nevertheless, maybe where I downloaded it from, maybe the restoration I downloaded, but officially it's supposed to remove just like the other one, and you have your subscription button here. But nevertheless, I'll show us some of the places to download, and I've dropped much in the group as we go. Now let's say you want to have two videos beside each other. Best thing for you to do that, create another layer, select, and I think I'll be landing up from here. So from here now, select a different background, maybe an image. Let me filter with image here. I'm not doing magic now again, I don't need to be marking. Then look for an image I think I can use for the background. Do I have any image? I think I have some plain image I downloaded. Okay, let's go to this download. Okay, let me pick this image. Now select this image as my background. I go back. Now let's say I can enlarge this image. Remember, we just double himself. Now on this image now, I can come here on the middle of this image and then add layer, add media. I can go and bring the pastor image videos, put the pastor video. It's telling me yes, waiting. I can enlarge the pastor video here and take it to this side. I can even expand it more. And then let's just take it to this. Okay, most time I have this side. Let's just this side. Then I can drag to the front, go back, add new layer, media, add new layer, media. Go to my video. Let me filter with videos, and is there a place I have personal video? La. Okay, let me pick this just for this training. Okay, so I can pick this here. Now in this case now, I want this OGUN to be on top. I can go back here, then drag this, then I can take this. I can drag this down to the background and take this back. So you see now. Long margin show me bend. Sound give me to give me. I'm trying to enlarge it to make sure it's cover. My head is big. I don't know if it's this big. Okay. So now here I can this is the main video here. Okay, I can delete this and bring it in back. Then add it again. Since I want it to be the second layer, add it. Oh yeah. Come in. Pick this. Pick OK. Okay, now we get what we are looking for. Now I can try to put this one to this side. This is my video. Select it to this side. Okay, my head is big. Then come back to this pastor's video, enlarge it. Oh wow, you can do more than that too. I'm just playing around anyway. Okay, so now I can take this and take the first video to the end, show up, take the second video to the end, show up. Now if I want you to complete the entire video, I can just enlarge this, come here, enlarge this to the end of pastor sermon. Let me be doing the 2. Okay, for video you can't enlarge except I want to double duplicate it. I have a short video, so I can duplicate it all around, but I don't want to do that now. Now let's play this video and see. You see now.
Sometimes things happen to us, and we think that God doesn't care about us.
Do you understand now? Now I'm able to put the 2 video. My voice is still coming out when I'm saying that this is just one of these short videos.
Sometimes things happen to us, and we think that God doesn't care about us. Let me share this story.
So you get now. I can try to double this one now, much more places. I can just duplicate so that it will go long and reverse it, and I can come here and remove the audio of this one. I can just come to audio and mute this, which means if I'm playing now, my voice will not come out again.
Sometimes
it's just my action that will show.
And we think that God doesn't care about us.
Do you get it? So I think so imagine how if this is a long video, I follow it, put them beside each other. I can come and put right up. I can just come here and add text and type anything. BOLAGI Bolaji Okunlola, and click OK and bring it here, and you can just do anything you like on it. You can on the outline, give it a good outline, go back, on the ground, on it, touch it small, go back. You can come here, look for the front. I think it's better for me. I don't know the one that is even better. Let's say I go for something like this, click here, and I don't know why it's just doing. Then I can pick it here, and I can remember I can drag this to where the 2 are. I see now. I decided to put it in between. Take aside, so I come back. I did not add any effect. I think we have done most of this before. You can come and add your effect and let them come in.
And we think that,
and I can still put another layer, like I can still put video of the pastor on top. And so I think we got this. I think we're able to move faster to some extent. There's a lot of things I would have loved to touch, but I think our time is quite spent. So thank you very much for staying up to this time. I'm very sure you're keeping it too late today, and I think we're able to analyze a lot of things. This round up the recap for DIGITECH 2021. Hoping to hear from me for this year DIGITECH. The government communicate to you based on the same channel we'll be using. Thank you very much for staying this long on this channel. Hope to see you next time, and hope to come to your table or to your doorstep with another divine and outstanding training. Thank you very much. Till we see you next time. God bless.